trillionaire sheikh built one of the most expensive homes in the world. But who really lives like this? Hard to even imagine, isn't it? Your mind starts spinning, thinking about so much wealth. His palace cost over $12 billion, a number that feels impossible. Gold shines, jewels sparkle, and the rooms never seem to end. He could have lived anywhere, but he wanted something no one else had. In today's video, we will take you inside his palace and show the secrets of this amazing home. Some call it waste, others call it magic. Too big, too bright, or just pure power. What does it feel like to walk in a house like this? His home looks like a kingdom, but who really needs so much? Every corner is filled with treasures and every room tells a story of wealth. Stay with us because what you are about to see will shock you. Let's get started. The weight of fame. Fame looks bright and exciting on the outside, but inside it can feel heavy and hard. Kanye West was always in the spotlight. Every word he said, every move he made, millions of people watched. At first he liked the attention. People clapped, cheered, and followed him everywhere. But soon, the attention became too much. Reporters followed him every day. People on social media judged him for small things. Even when he wanted to rest or be quiet, the noise of fame never stopped. Fame gave him money, millions of dollars every year, but it also took away his privacy, calm, and sometimes happiness. Being famous felt like carrying a giant weight on his shoulders all the time. The broken friendships. When Kanye became rich and famous, many people wanted to be close to him. His concerts, music videos, and fashion shows were full of stars and famous friends. But when his problems started, many of those friends disappeared. Some people only liked him when he was powerful and successful. When he lost deals or when public opinions turned, they acted like they never knew him. The people he trusted most sometimes walked away. Losing money hurt, but losing true friends hurt even more. It showed Kanye that not all smiles are real. Some friends are only around for money and fame, not for love or loyalty. The storm of mistakes. Kanye always spoke his mind, but sometimes that caused trouble. His public statements, sudden outbursts, and strange interviews shocked millions of people. What he thought was freedom of speech sometimes came back as punishment. Big brands like Gap or Adidas paused or ended deals with him. Deals worth millions, sometimes even billions were lost. The same mouth that made him famous also caused him to fall. People who once praised him now called him dangerous. It made him feel very alone. He learned that saying what you feel can be powerful, but can also bring storms you are not ready for. The fight with mental health. Behind the cameras, Kanye faced struggles that no one could see. He talked openly about his mental health and how his thoughts sometimes felt too heavy. Even with billions of dollars, he was not safe from pain. Some days he was full of energy, ideas, and confidence. Other days he felt broken, tired, and alone. People often laughed at him or called him crazy instead of helping. That hurt him deeply. His story showed the world that mental health does not care how rich or famous you are. Even billionaires need care, support, and understanding, but not everyone gives it to them. The price of luxury. Kanye lived in giant houses that cost tens of millions of dollars, drove expensive cars like Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces, and wore clothes worth thousands of dollars per outfit. He ate food made by private chefs, traveled on private jets, and had bodyguards and personal assistants. But all this luxury came at a very high cost. Every month, millions of dollars were spent just to keep this lifestyle running. When his big business deals slowed, the money stopped flowing as fast as before. The houses, cars, and clothes that once made him feel powerful started to feel like heavy chains. The riches that looked endless began to feel like burdens he could not escape. The walls started to fall. Kanye's empire looked very big and strong from the outside. He had music, fashion brands, and millions of fans all over the world. He earned hundreds of millions of dollars from concerts, shoes, and albums. But behind the walls, cracks started to appear. Some brands that once paid him millions of dollars began leaving. The more he spoke without thinking, the more he lost business friends. It was like watching a tall building slowly lose its bricks one by one. People who once cheered for him quietly started talking against him. The walls that protected his success were not strong anymore. Kanye tried hard to hold everything together, but the pressure became too heavy. Friends turned into strangers. When Kanye was very rich, many people wanted to be near him. They laughed with him, went to parties, and shared in his success. But when money problems started, those same people slowly disappeared. Phone calls were not answered, doors were closed, and invitations stopped coming. The friends he thought would stay forever became strangers. Losing real friends hurt him more than losing millions of dollars. He learned that some people only love fame and shine, not the real person inside. Even with billions of dollars, Kanye felt lonely. The storms of public anger. Kanye said many things that shocked millions of people. Sometimes his words were loud and surprising. What once made him bold now made people angry. Social media filled with hate messages and news channels talked about him every day. Companies that gave him millions in deals started leaving him. His concerts, shoes, and clothing lines were criticized. The fame that gave him power became a storm against him. He tried to explain, but the storm only grew stronger. The anger from the world was heavy on his shoulders. From king to question mark. There was a time when Kanye was called a genius. people admired his music, fashion, and ideas. He made billions from albums, shoes, and clothes. But slowly, people started to doubt him. Some called him careless. Others thought he was out of control. His name, once linked with billions of dollars and huge success, became a question mark. Was he still the man who changed music and fashion forever? Or was he lost in his own world? Losing respect hurt him more than losing money. Even with millions of fans, he felt the pain of being doubted. For someone who wanted to be remembered by the world, this was a very deep and heavy sadness. The empty mansions. Kanye bought many huge and beautiful houses. Some were worth $20 million, $30 million, or even more. But a house is not a home if it feels empty. As problems came, laughter and warmth disappeared. Rooms stayed dark, chairs were empty, and silence became his only guest. The more mansions he collected, the less peace he felt inside. Even with billions of dollars, he could not buy real happiness. His billionaire lifestyle gave him keys to many doors, but none of those doors opened to joy. The empty mansions became a mirror of his own heart. Big, full of things, but very lonely. The price of fame and money. Kanye spent millions on clothes, shoes, and private jets. Some of his jets cost more than $50 million. He had cars worth millions, mansions worth tens of millions, and outfits for $50,000 or more. But even all that money could not solve his problems. The cost of keeping everything was huge. Every month, millions of dollars went to staff, designers, chefs, bodyguards, and security. When deals started to fail, the money stopped coming as before. What once looked like endless riches began to feel like chains. Even with billions in the bank, he realized that money could not buy peace, love, or real friendship. If you like this video, press the like button. It really helps us keep making videos just for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you are always the first to see our newest videos. Think about this for a moment. Big dreams often start from very small and simple things. You might feel stuck or like giving up. But remember, every great success began with one small step. Share this video with someone who needs hope today. Every time you watch, every time you act, you are closer to your dreams. Never give up, because what seems impossible now can become possible tomorrow. Keep going, keep believing, and see how your small actions can change your whole life.